Welcome guys to another episode of Tier Maker. So in this video we're going to be ranking the Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 fights. And yeah, 2 weeks ago I did a video ranking the Season 1 Jujutsu Kaisen fights. But I thought since Season 2 has a lot of really good ones, I'll do those. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get started with Gojo versus Toji Round 1. I'm just, for some reason on the list it has them counted as like the Round 1 and 2 as two separate fights. So I'm like, alright, yeah, let's go with it. But it was good. It wasn't like anything too like insane because they were saving like that stuff for later. But I think it was still like a pretty good thing. So I'll give it like I'm gonna give it B tier just because on this list there's so many things that like are better than it. Let's see, I don't know if it says this, but it's in no particular order. It's very random. Next up we have Mahito versus Mechamaru. I I don't like Mechamaru, so I think that like was part of the reason why I didn't like it. I don't know what it is about him. I just have never liked Mechamaru, so I don't know. I'll give it like D tier. I don't know what it is. Let's see. Next up we have Nobara versus Mahito. This was like the clone Mahito. This was like it wasn't that big of a fight. I mean, later it got like more intense after everyone met up, but it was not. It wasn't like too insane. It was good. It was still good, and it was like neat when like she figured out the trick of like it hurts like the main body too. But yeah, I think it was pretty good. So I'll give it C tier. See, next up we have. See, oh wow, it's bugging. Oh wow. Okay, no. We have Nanami versus this guy. I cannot remember his name, but like the guy who has really good luck sometimes. And I this wasn't really a fight. It was more of just him getting like Nanami just beating him up. Like I that's kind of all. I don't know. I'll give it like I'll still give it like C tier though, because it was. I mean, it was a flashy getting beaten up. Alright, let's see. Next up, we have Toji versus Ghetto. This one, I liked how like I don't know. It just looked really good. And it was like one of the best like entries to a fight ever. Like, oh, we can be free, and then just straight into the fight. But and I really liked it. I'll give it A tier. See, next up, we'll do oh wow, okay, Gojo versus Toji Part 2. I mean, it of course it's gonna be really good. It's like it just looks so good, like with all the glowing like lights, and also Gojo becoming the honored one. It was just I really liked it. I'll give it A tier. Let's see. Next up we have Toji versus I can remember the name sometimes. But Gojo versus like not Gojo, no, not Gojo. Toji versus the octopus, one of like the disaster curses. It was. I mean, it looked again. It looked so good. I have a friend. He just when we both just like the water. The water just looked so good. I think it was carried very much by the water and the vibrant colors, but also it was really just cool to see Toji return. But yeah, I really liked it. I'll give it A tier. Um, hmm. Yeah, I'll put it above there a little. Let's see, next up we have Itadori versus Choso. I again okay. I'm saying this for a lot of them. But it looks so good with like the red and blue lights. I actually I used this picture. I think I like this like the lighting in this so much that I used it in the thumbnail a couple videos ago. Yeah, I think it was even this exact frame. I used this, and I I mean the fight wasn't like too insane, but it looked really good. I'll give it B tier. Let's see. Next up we have Choso versus Kenjaku. Well, you know, like that. Everybody, like a lot of people, like Itadori Choso and like a couple others versus Kenjaku. It was, I'll admit, not the best ending to like season 2. Although I did like, I really, I think just the most important part was like Itadori seeing like the Gojo like in the prison realm, and then just him like going away with it, which I think was a good way to end it. But yeah, I'll give it like B tier. Let's see. Next up we have, let's see, Gojo versus Jogo and Hanami. I'm not, I really like this because I'm not okay. I I'm not. It's like I really like the clever usages of like Gojo's power. Like I really liked like the it wasn't a millisecond, but it was like the like millisecond domain, and like or how Gojo uses infinity to like squish Hanami. I I don't know. I really liked it. I'll give it really high A tier. Well, yeah, no, I yeah. Let's see. Next up, we have Sukuna versus Jogo. This is one of the ones. Well, I think I'm gonna move this one up a little bit, but Sukuna versus Jogo, I I just really liked it. It was the first fight that like I watched, and it was like well, no, the first JJK fight that I watched, and I'm like, I'm gonna watch that again and again. Like, it was just such a good fight, and also like, oh, I watched the dub except for like the last few episodes because I got excited for them, and I was like, oh, yo, I need to watch these now. So I did what I don't like to do and read. I know, but yeah, and they were like all the other episodes were still good, but like this one sticks out as one of the best. I really liked it. Let's see. Next up, we have Megami versus Toji. This one was good when I okay. There's a lot of things that I like didn't really understand when I first watched JJK, but then later like understood. Like I didn't realize that Kenjaku existed, and I thought it was just Ghetto for some reason. But this was a fight that was kind of funny. For some reason, I thought that Toji was Toji's son versus Megami. I know, very ironic, Megami being Toji's son, but I think it was kind of funny, like looking back on it. But yeah, it was a good fight. I liked it, but it wasn't like anything too insane. So I'll give it B tier. Let's see, next up, Sukuna versus Maharaga. This was another one of the ones that like I don't know. It's up there with like the Sukuna versus Jogo fight. It again just looked so good, and instead of just Jogo getting like beaten up, it was like an actual like slight challenge for well not challenge but like Sukuna had to think a little bit better because Maharaga could just adapt to like anything. Let's see. Next up we have Itadori versus wait, not Megami. No, not Megami. Mahito. This was like a really good fight. I'm sure I'll use some clip of it for the thumbnail, but yeah, it was just I'm still am I still am a little mad that Itadori isn't the one that ended up like killing Mahito, but I don't know. I think it was like I do really like how Kenjaku or Geto showed up like midway through. Oh, to like I don't know save him, but then actually didn't save him, just absorbed him. But all right. Last but not least, this is like I don't know, it's part of the Itadori versus Mahito fight. When Toto joined in for a little bit, which I think it was very different with how the fight went. That could be classified as its own bit. And oh yeah, I forgot to rank this one. It was good though. I'll give it like really, I'll give it really high A tier. But on the I any fight with Toto, I really like because it's just like so unique how like he fights compared to everybody else. So I really like this one. I think I liked it more than when it was just Mahito and Itadori, but I'll give it A tier. But yeah, that'll be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed and goodbye.